So hey, just got just some test questions of probability, just an overall sort of review with some crucial concepts in United intent probability. So the first question asks us that a marble is chosen from at random from a bag of marbles, and if the probability of the marble being red is 1, which statement is true? Now, it's multiple choice questions. Now we know that probability, we can express it in different forms. Right? We can express it as fractions. We can express it in decimals. We can express it in percentages. Um, but but the gist of it is that probability ranges from 0 to 1. The probability of something can never be more than 100%. It can never be, more than one in decimals. It can't be more than one as a fraction. So if the probability of something is 1, what that basically means is that, it's definitely going to happen. It's a certainty, right? If you look at our sort of probability line, um, sorry, there shouldn't be an error there. Let's get rid of that. So let's say this is 1 here, and we've got 0 here, and we've got everything in the middle. Let's say we'll go half there. Okay? Now, everything in probability ranges within this range. So it's within the structure. 0 is something that's impossible. It's never going to happen, right? 1 is something that's definitely going to happen. It's a certainty. And half is something that's in the middle. So for example, a point that would be in the half region. Something that's impossible, such as I don't know, being born on the 31st of February. That's impossible, right? Um, or something that's certain, as in tomorrow is going to be, there's, I can't say tomorrow, but an example of something being certain. The sun will rise tomorrow, or the sun is rising today, right? That's certainly going to happen. Now, if so, that means if the probability of the marble being red is 1 from this bag of marbles, that means that it's definitely going to happen. It has to happen. And the only way it has to happen is if all of the marbles are red. Because if all of the marbles are red, um, it doesn't matter which marble you pick, you're definitely going to pick out a red one. Okay? So that's the answer to 8. Second question, which of these events has the highest probability? So let's just write these down. So tossing a head on a coin, a coin has 2 possibilities, heads or tails. So the probability of getting head is half. Rolling a 2 on a normal die. So a die has 6 possible outcomes. And rolling a 2 is one of those. That's 1 out of 6. Choosing Monday at random from the days of the week. So we've got one day. We're choosing one day out of 7 total days in a week. And randomly choosing an E from these vowels. So E is 1 out of these 5 vowels. So if we're looking for the event with the highest probability, we're looking for whichever event has the biggest fraction, and the smallest denominator, which would be A again. Question 3, Jonas tosses a fair coin 10 times, so it's a fair coin, so we need to remember that. With 3 heads and 7 tails appearing, what is the probability that the next toss will be a head? And this is a bit of a trick question because this information here, it's actually not required. Since it's a fair coin, it doesn't matter what you've gotten before. If you're going to toss it again, the probability is still going to be hard, okay? You could toss it 100 times and you could get, 100 tails. If you toss it 100 times, the 101st time you toss it, the probability of you getting ahead is still going to be, okay, that doesn't change. As long as it's a fair coin, they're independent events, the probability doesn't change. Question 4 says a standard 6-sided die is net number from 1 to 6. What is the probability of rolling an even number? Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those are our standard 6-sided dice. The even numbers are 2, 4, and 6. So we've got 3 possible outcomes out of a total of 6 total outcomes. There's 3 even numbers out of 6 total outcomes, which is just half. So your answer is half for the morning. Question 5, we have a deck of 52 cards and that's 4 suits. What is the probability that I select a diamond? If you're not aware with cards, it comes up fairly common, or fairly frequently in exams. So the basic thing you need to know is they've got 4 suits and there's 13 of each. So we've got 13 spades, 13 hearts, 13 diamonds, and 13 clubs. Numbered 1 to 10. 1 to 9, and then you've got jacks, queens, kings, and aces. So those make up your 13 cards. So the probability that you're getting a diamond is going to be 13 over 50 true. So the answer is C for that one. And then we've got another bag of marbles. So we've got a bag of 15 marbles, and the probability of selecting a yellow marble is 2 over 3. So how many yellow marbles from the bag? So this is just a simple multiplication. We do 15 total marbles times the probability of getting our yellow marble. And that's going to give us 10. There's 10 yellow marbles in the bag. So I'm not sure why these are the options here, but the answer is 10. And